Disney has been making box office busting animated films for the last few decades, with films spanning from Snow White to their newer films like Captain Marvel and the much anticipated Aladdin. Today we will be taking a closer look at our top 10 animated Disney movies. Welcome to Above. Before we get started, become a part of our family by subscribing. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know when we post new content. Now, on to the video. Number 10. Mulan. Mulan is a Disney animation that was released in June of 1998. Mulan is a story of a heroic young Chinese girl who impersonates a man to protect her sick father from being drafted by the Chinese military. This is a heartwarming and empowering film of courage and the ability to succeed. Mulan has a star-studded cast, from the voice actors to the composers. Stars like Stevie Wonder, Donny Osmond, and Eddie Murphy, just to name a few, were all involved in the film. Mulan made $304.8 million in the box office and is currently being remade into a live-action film set to be released in 2020. Number 9. Hercules. Disney's animated film Hercules was a Greek adaptation of an ancient story of a mythological demigod named Hercules. This film goes into the story of the fight between the Titans and his father Zeus. Hercules was stolen as a baby by minions of his father's brother Hades. As the story goes on, it follows the life of Hercules on his road to discovery as he becomes the ancient mythological hero of old. This film is an action-packed musical fantasy that debuted in 1997 and made $252.7 million in the box office.
Guys, Olympus would be that name.
A hotshot villain.
I've got 24 hours to get rid of this bozo.
Number 8. Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is a 3D computer-animated superhero movie that was released in 2014. The film was loosely based on a Marvel comic book team of heroes. The story follows a 14-year-old boy named Hero who is a robotics genius that lives in a city called San Francisco. A devastating chain of events leads Hero's life into a dangerous situation. Big Hero 6 grossed $657.8 million at the box office, making it the highest grossing movie of 2014. With an interesting plot for both adults and children, this is a movie worth watching.
Hello.
It works! Oh, this is amazing!
Have a lollipop.
Sweet. We can't go against that guy. We're nerds.
Hello.
Oh, no. Focus, buddy.
Coming through!
Number 7. Toy Story. Toy Story debuted in 1995. It was produced by Pixar Animation and was released by Walt Disney Studios. The story is about a little boy named Andy and his toys. Andy receives a new toy for his birthday, and his previous favorite toy, Woody the Cowboy, is threatened by Andy's fascination with his new action figure. The toys go through a series of adventures throughout the movie and end up joining together to fight a bigger threat. Toy Story has 3 movies in its series, with a 4th to be released in 2019.
I get someone else to watch the sheep tonight.
Into Sid's yard! He tortures toys! Where is your honor, dirtbag? A good soldier never leaves a man behind.
Number 6. WreckIt Ralph. WreckIt Ralph is a Walt Disney production that first released in 2012. This is a film that brought 1980s video games into the movies. The main character, Ralph, is a character from the 1980s arcade game Fix-It Felix. Once the arcade closes, the characters clock out and live their lives outside of the arcade games. Ralph is left feeling that he has no place within the community because he is the villain of the arcade game. The film was the first film in the WreckIt Ralph series, which includes another film that debuted in 2018, WreckIt Ralph Breaks the Internet. WreckIt Ralph grossed $471 million and was nominated for and won many awards.
Let's close out with the bad guy affirmation. I am bad. And
good. I will never be good.
No.
And that's not bad.
Hold that thought.
There's no one I'd rather be than me.
Number 5. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast premiered in 1991. This was a fantasy film about an arrogant prince who was cursed by an evil witch who made him turn into a beast and cursed his entire castle of workers along with him. The curse would not be lifted until the beast learns to love and is loved in return. Belle and her father, the inventor, lived in the village together. While on a quest to make money, her father landed himself in a series of unfortunate events which would inevitably leave Belle in the prince's debt. Beauty and the Beast is a heartwarming film detailing an ageless love story.
She's the one, the girl we have been waiting for.
She'll never see me as anything but a monster.
Want adventure in the great white somewhere.
They must fall in love tonight if we ever expect to be human again.
Human.
Number 4. Aladdin. Aladdin was released in 1992. The film details the life of Aladdin, a poor boy who lived on the streets with his best friend, a monkey named Abu. Aladdin survived by stealing, but he had dreams of a better life for himself. One day, a series of events led Aladdin on a quest where he makes a life-changing discovery. Aladdin then finds himself in a situation with the world at his fingertips. But evil forces are working against him to make his find their own. Aladdin grossed $504.1 million at the box office. Aladdin is currently being remade into a live-action movie set to debut in 2019.
It's hard to make out.
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
Number 3. The Incredibles. The Incredibles released in theaters in 2004. The film covers the lives of superheroes once the world has begun to turn against them because of all of the costly damages that are a result of the crime-fighting methods of the superheroes. Eventually, the heroes are relocated by the government and they are forced to live in the suburbs undercover. Mr. Incredible and his wife Elastigirl had 3 children and are leading normal lives when a new villain emerges and causes them to return to the life of their superhero pasts. All the while, their children begin to have some unexpected challenges of their own. The Incredibles grossed $633 million worldwide, now critically acclaimed. The Incredibles 2 recently debuted 14 years later in 2018.
Wait, they're saving the world to the men?
Honey, where's my super suit?
Why do you need to know? I don't think so.
Your suit can stretch as far as you can and still retain its shape. Virtually indestructible. Not machine washable, darling. That's a new feature.
Number 2. Frozen. Frozen hit theaters in 2013. The film covers the story of 2 princesses, Elsa and her younger sister Anna. Elsa finds herself in a predicament after unintentionally hurting the people she loves due to having powers that she has not yet mastered. After a tragedy strikes home, Elsa is crowned queen at the age of 21. Anna's engagement causes her sister to lose control of her powers once again, and she isolates herself to protect her family and her kingdom. Unfortunately, she was unable to control the full extent of her magic and inadvertently causes her kingdom to be stuck in an eternal winter. Frozen grossed over $1.2 billion in the box office, and the second movie of the series is set to debut in 2019.
Really?
If we don't do something soon, we'll all freeze to death. You want to talk about a problem? I sell ice for a living.
Ooh, that's a rough business to be in right now. I mean, that is really... that's unfortunate.
My lady.
Whoa, whoa. This is awkward. Not you're awkward, but just because I'm awkward. You're gorgeous. Wait, what?
Our pick for number 1 is The Lion King. The film The Lion King was released in June of 1994. The story follows the life of a young lion named Simba, who flees his kingdom after witnessing a gruesome tragedy. Leaving his kingdom sends him on a path of enlightenment and discovery, which will aid him on his journey to becoming the Lion King. Lion King grossed $968 million and has even been turned into a Broadway musical. Disney has recreated the original film and will release the new live-action movie in 2019.
No! If you ever come back, we'll kill ya!
Hey, kid, what's eating you?
I don't want to talk about it.
He looks blue.
I'd say brownish gold.
No. I mean, he's depressed.
Anything we can do?
Not unless you can change the past.
Didn't see your favorite? Have any video ideas? Or just want to send us some love? Leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching Above.